Hey guys, it's your girl Fiery Moon, and I'm here to do the new check-in. This one will be for the fire sign collective of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So as always, you guys know this is just a general reading. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Know that the energy can be vice versa or interchangeable. And know, like, this may be you, and, you know, maybe someone that's energetically connected to you, or it may have nothing to do with you at all. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. And if it doesn't resonate, then it's just not your story, and that's fine. So let's see what's going on in the mid-month energy for the fire sign collective of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. You know, we are in Scorpio season, but right now, as I'm recording this, the moon is in Aries. And you guys know the full moon will be this week on Friday. So let's see what's going on. Let's see. For the fire sign collective of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. I'm feeling root chakra energy with you guys as I'm shuffling these cards. So some of you guys may need to, you know, work on or, you know, bring into alignment your root chakra, which sits, you know, it's your first chakra. So it sits at, you know, the base of your tailbone. But let's see what's going on for the fire sign. Some of you could be, you know, feeling very, you know, rigid, or, you know, I feel like very earth energy with fire signs, which is not something that I normally feel, especially the way that root chakra is coming through. Some of you guys are not wanting to budge in the situation. But let's see, let me do one more. You could be heavily fixated on something. But let's see. Alright, so bottom of the deck we have the woman, the thinking woman, which is, you know, like a Queen of Swords energy. And what it's making me feel like is like some of you, even though I feel like that earth energy, fire signs have air sign opposite energy. And I feel like for some of you, instead of you taking in or sitting in, you know, so much earth energy, you guys may want to utilize, you know, the air energy. Because then up under that, we have patience, which is like the temperance card. But I feel like some of you guys could like be, you know, waiting on some type of like communication. I also feel like for some of you, you're needing to learn how to, you know, actually balance out the way you communicate with the patience card. Because I almost feel like this Queen of Swords, I mean, all of my cards are upright in this deck, but I feel like this Queen of Swords energy may even be in reverse. And like with the patience card here, Spirit is saying like, you need to, you know, temper that. Some of you may, you know, communicate very, you know, harshly, or this could be someone to you. But let's see what comes out, because that's just the bottom of the deck. Let's see if what I'm, you know, if what I'm feeling actually comes out. What message, what overall energy do we need for the mid-month for the fire sign collective of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius? What overall energy do we need? Or what's the overall energy? What message do we need for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius? Some of you may also be waiting on communication that like you already know is coming. I'm getting that just off of that Queen of Swords and the Patience card. All right, so we have the yin and the yang and the strategy card, which, you know, yin and yang speaks to balance. You know, it could be masculine, your own masculine and feminine energy within yourself. But strategy feels like, you know, I almost feel like you need a plan with the strategy card. You need to figure out how to bring in, you know, how to balance out your own energy. I feel like this is all you, because for some of you, if you are in that Queen of Swords energy, it's almost like you're the way, like, communication is coming up heavy, but it's almost like the way that you communicate doesn't come from a place of care. It comes from a place of, you know, logic, or, you know, like for some of you, like I said, I felt that Queen of Swords energy was actually reverse, that thinking woman. I feel like it just comes from a place of, you know, irrationality. And for some of you, you need to learn how to, you know, communicate from the heart. Some of you, from what I'm seeing here, you may be dealing with, you know, a masculine energy and you're the feminine. And it's almost like, because the man holding a heart is a King of Cups energy. It makes me feel like you're trying to find out, like trying to either make a plan to like how to balance this out. But for a lot of you, you know, if it's a relationship or, you know, just a friend or whatever. But some of you, what you're needing to learn how to balance out is your own masculine and feminine energy within yourself. With this here. For some of you, if you're a masculine, you know, fire sign energy, you sit in a lot of water energy as this man holding a heart. And with the sun here and that feminine energy we started with of the Queen of Swords, something may be, you know, being exposed to you. Or whether, like, and when I say a fire sign masculine energy, I'm not talking about a man. Something may be coming to the light about, you know, a feminine energy. Something may be being exposed to you. It may be someone that you're in a relationship with, but there could even be like some type of, you know, with hostilities here, some, you know, communication. I just heard like a war of words. So it may even be an argument in a relationship. But like from what I'm seeing here and what actually came out is like, this is you as the watcher. So when I say you, it's the watcher, and I mean you, fire sign. you need to come up with a plan to try to, you know, balance out your own energy, your own masculine and feminine energy, because it's out of balance. And because it's out of balance with you, it may also be out of balance with people that you're connecting with or dealing with, whether it's in a romantic sense, a friendship sense, work sense. It's you're out of balance. So there needs to be like almost, you need to like take a step back and like almost look at this energy between that's going on within you. But let's see what's going on. And it, you know, it could be because, like I heard, like, you know, a war of words. There could be, you could be having a lot of arguments, you know, with people around you, but it's because the way that you are, you know, communicating, or where the communication is coming from a place of like bitterness and, you know, like hostilities. Because I still feel like that queen of, or that thinking woman is in reverse, but we'll see. It actually shows up. But that's just what I feel intuitively. Let's see. What messages do we need for the fire sign collective of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius? Do we need? The fire sign collective of Aries. Yeah, here's like that tough, like stuck, rigid energy. Some of you could be like heavily fixated on trying to make, you know, something work. Just looking at this yin and yang and strategy card, I'm getting that message also. But let's see what actually comes out. I almost feel like force. There's some type of force you may be like trying to force something together. Because you see like how these cards are shuffling. But give me one more. Let's see. So bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Wands. Yeah, some of you guys with the Seven of Wands energy, which is fire energy, you're trying to like either block or like you're not wanting to budge. Like that's what I feel. It almost makes me feel like normally the Five of Wands is competition, but it almost feels like some of you, you know, like you're trying to like beat out competition to almost like keep control of a situation. Normally the Seven of Wands is an energy of like standing your ground and persevering, but this combination is making me feel like the opposite. Because normally, even for the Strength card, that's courage, is strength. But, you know, it could also be as looked at as like control and, you know, trying to tame something or someone. And for some of you, it's like, nah, you don't want to budge. And it's because it's almost like you're refusing to like learn something new. We got 2 pages here. Or it's coming from a place of very immature, you know, energy that's within you with 2 pages here. because the Page of Swords, you know, is in, you know, it could be a message. But like I said, I feel like this is all you, and no, you know, regardless of the situation that you're in, it's like you're like struggling to, you know, do things like, or learn something different. And like I say, I feel that earth energy with you. Some of you can only see like practically. Like you can't see things any other way. But it's, you know, it's something that you've done to yourself with the Eight of Swords here. What messages do we need for the fire sign collective of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius? I know what the fuck I be feeling, son. The King of Pentacles. This is that earth energy. Some of you guys are like heavily fixed. This is that like Taurus energy, heavily fixated on, you know, having things like your way, like very stubborn. But it comes from an immature place. Like, what messages do we need? Like you're stuck, or, you know, fixated on, you know, something, you know, having to work or look or be a certain way. But whatever it is, it's like clearly like not in balance with you. So for some of you, it's like almost like with this strategy card, I'm feeling like the Seven of Swords. Like you're like willing to do or manipulate, cheat, lie to make something work that, yo, you cannot make this shit up. I know what the fuck I be feeling, son, but what came out was the Hermit. Like, yeah, like this is something that's going on within you. You need to do, there needs to be like some type of soul searching, because for some of you, it's like you are very like I keep hearing like plan, plot, and strategize, and it's like, no, like what are you doing? Well, let me get the rest of the cards out. Any other messages for the fire signs? Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Messages do we need as it pertains to this mid-month energy? Oh, that's too many, Spirit. Give me less cards, please. What messages do we need for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius as it pertains to the mid-month? Coming on. I thought that was two, but it's one. Give me one more, please, for the fire sign collective. Yeah. I just heard like a big lesson. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles, which makes me feel like, you know, there's going to be a big lesson coming in. And normally the Ace of Pentacles is looked at like a blessing, but in this case, I heard and I'm feeling like lesson. There's going to be a big lesson you're about to learn, or you may be learning it already, with that energy here. Because I feel like for some reason, like all of these cards, I know that they're in the upright, but that's just how I read. But I read intuitively, so I don't need them to be or come out reversed. If they come out reversed, that's just extra confirmation. But I feel like all of this energy is like reversed. So that could mean one of two things. You're actually, in the reverse energy, but through clarification, it'll be confirmed. But also, like, you guys need to, like, there needs to be a change in your energy, because we have out the King of Pentacles with the Nine of Cups and the Magician. And what I feel like is, like, some of you sit so heavily in this King of Pentacles and Earth energy, but it's because it comes from a place of like self-gratification with the Nine of Cups and the Magician. Like, you do it just for, maybe it's what you've always known, but it's rooted in, being all for self. Because normally the Nine of Cups is a good card. Like, it is, self-fulfillment, happiness. It's something that you attain for yourself. But coupled with the Magician, which the Magician is, all the cards have positive and negative attributes. But with the Magician here, I feel like this energy, like, you use it for the wrong reasons. Like, it comes from the wrong, like, you're using your energy the wrong way is like the only way that I can explain it. And with the Hermit and the Temperance card, what's like being shown to you is that you need to find some type of inner balance, because I feel like because you're in balance internally, this is how it plays out physically. And it's like you need to do some type of introspection, some type of soul searching to figure out like why this is like this. Because with the Tower here, there's going to be like it could be a Tower moment. Some of you, this could be a realization, but whatever this Tower moment is, like, it's coming in and it's gonna like break this down, because that's what towers do. They tear things down so that new things can be rebuilt. Because the Tower and the Chariot, like, whatever this, it's like this Tower moment is coming in to get you back on the right track. Like, for some of you with the Chariot card, it's an energy of discipline. And for some of you, this is like what this Tower moment is going to do. Because for a lot of you, like, what I'm feeling is like you're coming from a very, like, you don't know, or the lesson that you need to learn is discipline. Because I feel like just very erratic and, chaotic, which is not, like, I don't even like what I'm feeling right now. Like, to an extent, I want to stop this reading, but I'm not. Like, I'm just going to keep going because it just feels very I don't like it. And if you notice, there's no fire cards out here except for, Temperance, which is balance. Like, I don't even know what to look at, because the only card that I feel that's upright right now is the Tower. But let's look at the King of Pentacles, because that's you. That's you. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like it's a facade, this King of Pentacles energy, or it's like an illusion that you may even be caught in. Look. And then we have the Devil at the bottom. Like, what? Yeah, this is like a toxic trait that you have. And it's like you try to mask it like you're a solid and grounded person, but it's really truly only for the purposes of your own gratification. Give me one more for the King of Pentacles. It's very, very toxic. Give me one more. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Because the King of Pentacles, you know, upright is a very, you know, stable, grounded individual. But I do not feel like whoever this is for, it's like, it's you, like, you portray yourself to be that way, and that's not the case. Yeah. Because with the Two of Swords coming out, it's like, and you know, it's like for some of you, you can't see it. But for some of you, it's like, you know, with that Two of Swords, but it's almost like you want to, like, I want to say a while ago I had, like, I don't want to grow up. But some of you, you know, with this Page of Wands, it's like you're refusing to look at this immaturity within yourself. And for some of you, it's like, you know, now is the time for you to move forward and, like, get real with yourself with the Six of Swords and the Ace of Swords. You got to get real. Tell me about this Nine of Cups and the Magician, because that's like that energy of, you know, just doing things for your own personal gratification. Look, and like I said, if the cards want to come out reversed, they will. But I read intuitively, and the Ace of Pentacles just flipped out reverse when we initially seen it upright. And it's like you're doing this thinking like you're gonna, like, this self-gratification energy is, you know, you thinking like it's gonna get you, you know, like what you want, or, you know, but like I said, the Ace of Pentacles is normally looked at as a blessing, but in the reverse, it's a lesson. And then with the Fool at the bottom, for some of you, like, I'm getting, like, literally, like, you've been, like, trying to fool yourself. Some of you could have been, you know, like, taking from others. Or, you know, it could be vice versa, but I'm reading it for the purposes as the fire sign is, you know, the energy that I'm pulling up. Because for some of you, you feel like, you know, it's like, it's almost like I'm getting like a carefree energy. Like, you don't, like, for some of you, you don't care. Like, you do things just because you feel that you can. And that maybe, like, even in the past, you may have gotten, you know, rewarded or recognized for it. But right now, in this present moment, this energy here, the reward you think you're about to get is not going to be, you know, something tangible. It's about to be, you're about to, like, embark on, like, a spiritual journey, a transformation, like, to heal this within you. Tell me about the Tower, and then we'll get the guidance or advice. What is this Tower? Tell me about the Tower. Yeah, you're about to learn, like, how to love yourself. Because the Ace of Cups came out, but I'm just going to get one more. This Tower is going to, like, force you back into yourself so that you can do things the right way. What's the Tower? Give me one more for the, yeah. We got the Ace of Cups and Judgment. So there's, you know, this is all, whatever this Tower moment is, first of all, is spiritual, but it's to get you to, like, love yourself more, because clearly you don't, or you're about to learn, like, you know, how can I put it, what love is. But you have to learn it for self first. So this judgment that is coming down, and And for some of you, you may like the Tower may come from like in regards to a relationship that you may be in with the Ace of Cups here, or by way of a relationship that you want, but it's almost like Spirit is like, stop the presses on that. With that Judgment card, like, oh, you thought that this Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups was coming in? Now we about to send you right back to yourself. And for some of you, it's because you don't want to, learn. You're very, very stubborn emotionally and physically. I'm just going to clarify this Ace of Cups, just to make sure that what I'm feeling is what, is what it is. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. Give me one for the Ace of Cups. Why is the Ace of Cups here? It's too many. Give me a less card. Yeah, because you've been a taker. And you're about to learn like what it means. The Six of Pentacles came out reversed too. Yep, and it's about to be, a slow, long process. And you're about to learn patience in the midst of this too. Because for some of you, it's like, yeah, you don't have, patience. You do things like almost like impulsively, or, based off of, like I said, for some of you, it is your own self-gratification, but that Ace of Cups and that Six of Cups is like, I don't like this. I'm stopping right here. Don't like it. Because you could have been, someone who is stingy or very selfish, and, with the Six of Pentacles upright, but especially with the in reverse, you took more than you gave. So, of course, with Judgment coming in, it's like, you gotta pay your dues. You gotta pay your dues. Sirens come through as confirmation every time. So what's the guidance or advice for the fire sign collective of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius? And it says, what the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. If you're waiting for a sign, well, here it fucking is. Yes. Like, ooh. And then we have, that orange red, which is the root chakra energy. Yeah, some of you need to, this is crazy. This is fucking crazy. And then we have rebel. And then it says, because fuck it. Like, yeah, it's time for you to do something different. Like, this is not conducive to you at all. You need to rebel against being this selfish and stingy and self-serving. That's ultimately what I feel. Give me one more. And then we look, oh, and I seen this too, and it says drop the fucking ego. Vulnerability is hot as fuck. And fire signs are known to be very egotistical. Very egotistical. And that's, you know, that's exactly what I feel. A lot of this comes from a place of ego. It comes from a place of childishness. And it comes from, you know, not wanting to be vulnerable or not wanting to be looked at as vulnerable. But whatever this is, I don't like it. And, you know, that's just because of the way it's making me feel intuitively. Because I don't even like to deal with people that is in that energy. And it could, you know, for some of you, this could be, if this is you, like, and you're dealing with people, it's repelling them. It's like you'll probably even be noticing like people don't even want to be around you. Or if you're dealing with somebody like this, it's like you no longer can be around them. You just can't. You can't. Because this energy is very, very, very low. Very low. But I'm just a messenger, and I just read what I see and feel, and that's exactly what I feel, and the cards came through. So there we have it, fire signs. I hope it ain't you. I hope it ain't nobody doing that to you either, but I don't even know how to feel right now. But ultimately, it's like, if this is you, you gotta release control and try to balance out your own energy. If you want to plan, plot, and strategize on you, not on nobody else. Cause, this was deep. That was heavy. But as always, I thank you all for tuning in with me. I definitely hope that it resonated with, you know, some of you, and if not, it just wasn't your story. But as always, I thank you, and send in love and light, and I'll see you guys on the next reading. All right, later.